Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Ray Donovan, Season 5, Episode 12. This is the season finale. I'm so excited. I'm happy for you guys who have been here with me, rocking with me for this whole season. Let's get into this finale. This episode is called Time Takes a Cigarette. You guys, we have lost so many people this season. Let's jump right into it. Natalie James, Abby Donovan, rest in peace. RIP to you, because we have the wife, the mistress, the main, the side, thing one, thing two, the old and the new, physical and emotional distress to Ray. These people have caused him great issues, and you play horizontal pokey pokey with folks. You playing a very, very bad game, and Ray spiraling out of control. Shout out to the perfect storm in this comment section. Yes, Natalie is messed up, effed up, as you said. Will Rob felt this season was hit or miss. True, especially in the beginning. It was shaky, man. They had turbulence, okay? Will Rob also was not feeling Susan Sarandon as Sam Winslow being the villain. He didn't like it. What do you guys think? Drop a comment below. Southeast wanted to know if Mickey got it in with a dog. And let me tell you something, Southeast. I'm just going to go out and say, that's a no for me, dog. Because she definitely didn't want that dirty D. She did not want to self-diagnose herself with some sort of STD medication for, burning monkey syndrome, hot Cheeto cat, all kind of stuff out there that she just really wasn't feeling. And he had his situation where he was on full salute mode. It had the green peas or green beans, a can of corn, whatever he had frozen on his junk. And they had to hit it with the syringe to relieve that stress. That's a no. That's a no for her. One said RIP to Frank Barnes, dead and forgotten with his conniving, hustling, under the table self. This season could have got rid of a lot of scenes and characters, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about this part right here. Some of those characters I felt should have died off at the writer's table. Do you agree or disagree? Smitty, Maureen, Bunchy's baby's mama, the boxer's dad, the boxer himself, all together. Connor and Triple A, Anton Scrubs, Clueless, Anton Ashawn Anderson. I felt it was a waste of time. We were already like Squirrel Abby. What happened? Who died? How did she die? Who gave her the pills? What? Meningitis? We're trying to figure out all of these things, but they're throwing at us so many meaningless items. And I translate that to say, don't offer us steak, a baked potato, and asparagus when you're handing us a random hot dog, a random grilled cheese, an ice cream cone. Just let it flow together. You know what I mean? It's fine. And then when a pork chop, it's like, wait, let's focus. What are we doing? Keep us right here now, Showtime. The name of the hotel the doctor stayed at is called the Montage. Montage means piece together. And when I thought about it, I said, oh my God, they're so smart, because the artwork for this season, look at Ray's face. It's pieced together fragments of himself. What a great way that they threw on us, because they're piecing together these separate sections, making this man. I'm excited for season 6. I'll be here rocking with y'all season 6 too. Like, share, and comment on this video, please. Let's get these views up. Come on. Crazy because they had a funeral, makeshift surgery, a murder, the end of a relationship, business relationships developing, favors. Ooh, heck yeah, it was about a lot of favors. Forgiveness, reality checks. Be a Donovan sucks, but to be a Dono man is a burden. Now, at this point, I break down all the characters. Ray. To see Ray at that cliff, I think the same location that the accident occurred, where we got to see Natalie for the very first time in season 5. We then started seeing Abby falling backwards as if she was ending it all. Ray killed Doug, and we knew it was coming. Listen. To see that used rubber, that was nasty. It was trifling as heck, but they're just showing you this guy's a sleaze. We saw an old girl creeping up out that hotel room. We know what happened with Natalie. He's married. He's got the freaking wedding ring on his finger, talking about, like, you basically showing, hey, this is a playboy. He's got a wife at home. He's paying for side chicks. Baby mama just died. He's a big time movie guy, giving his mother all kinds of money to where she's like, Don't even know what's in her checking versus the saving. He was a sleaze, but he did a fine job acting. Whoever was in that role, good job. Now check this out. When Ray crept up in that mug, Doug was on his cell, and Ray choked him out. He was sitting there he was gagging in the robe. Got strung up there, got hung up. Dang. Susan Sarandon told him that's where Doug stays when he comes here. That's where he's going to be when he tries to take my slot. And what you going to do, Ray? Oh, you know what you going to do. I don't even have to tell you. He knew. The therapist said, oh, Ray, for our homeboy Dr. Dewey from Southland. We all are fans of Southland. I'm sorry, I'm so nasal. Like, my turn up was real this weekend. I went on a best friend adventure, and our turn up was through the roof. Okay? Like, I just got back home. So if I'm nasal and I'm annoying to you. So sorry that Ray had PTSD. Immoral, smart. A man who really just needs to forgive himself. And he's in denial. Trust has been a major issue with him since he was a child. And with that said, we get to the nastiest part of this whole episode. When the preacher had his robe and he hiked up his gown, his robe, his attire to expose himself to a child. That, my friend, is something key to what made Ray how he is. Even Susan Sarandon said it. Even when you're a child, look at your eyes. You got haunted eyes. My goodness. And Sam told him, you have to forgive yourself. Season 6, that's what it's going to be. When he comes up out of that water, it's going to be about a rebirth, the birth of a man, rebuilding Ray Donovan. Agent, let's talk about this FBI agent. Bringing back the charges on Ray, because you know why? Ray, you should have known not to trust him. You should have known. If you couldn't trust Barnes, what makes you think you can trust this dude? It ain't gonna happen, boy. Anyone not grossed out by baby wipes, coffee, and sitting on a public toilet? I didn't see a layer. I told y'all in another review, you're supposed to put a nasty layer if you have to get that close to a toilet seat. But rule number 1, never put your cheeks that close to a toilet seat. Never put your cheeks that close to a public toilet seat. Nasty. That fool was in there. He had coffee on the toilet paper holder. Do you know what kind of nastiness can get on somebody's hand and they got to reach for the toilet paper? What in the world was he doing? They freaked me out. My stomach was grossed out. I'm just saying. Anyone not grossed out by that is a twisted individual. So Ray Donovan, you know you shouldn't trust him. Mickey, you are smart. Smart man. But he's worried. Let's talk about the surgeon. The surgeon seems to be... They basically showed us that someone is always trying to come after her and hold her hostage, come at her crazy. What she needs to do is get a bodyguard. They forced her in by basically forcing her hand, saying, hey, you want to keep your career? You want to keep that funding? Well, you're going to have to do this makeshift surgery. We'll provide everything. We need your skills. That's it. Are you down or not? Are you down or no? Exactly. It was successful that we know of. Daryl. Dang, Daryl. Man, you know what? I just wanted him at the bar to just take his brother Bunchy's advice, but it's like he said, the family is screwed with gasoline draws on, gasoline boxes on every Donna man. Need I remind you, Terry helping Abby with the pills to get out of this world? Bunch pushing old boy Duquesne out of the SUV right after he got shot, not reporting it. Daryl was the one who got rid of Barnes. Ray doesn't require an explanation because he's done crazy crap for 5 seasons. I just want to throw in there, I'm so sad that Avi wasn't in this finale, so he's gone. Maybe he'll pop back up season 6. I feel like Daryl just wants to go as far as he can while he has the opportunity. And basically, don't trust Jay, man. You can't trust Jay. Anybody with a honey mustard jacket and a matcha tea in his hand is a maniac. However, Pooch Hall has stepped up so strong in season 5. I'm glad to see him doing his thing because he's come a long way since Derwin, and he's digging deep. He looks good, he sounds good, and his story is good. So he'll definitely be back. Connor was with the recruiter, and he's going to be enlisted out to be a Marine. Do your thing, boy. Do your thing. I'm not mad at you. My thing is the finale demands for the fans, us. What we have to understand and what I hope y'all got out of this episode was Ray will break the rules for his kids. He did what he did for Bridget. And this one, he says, hey, my underage son, let's go have a beer. And he's like, what? Like, he knows something's not right. And at that moment, he uses it to go almost how that Michael last episode, episode 11 felt when it was father and son dynamic. Well, he said, you know, you make me feel stupid. You make me feel, do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm dumb? Do you think I'm weak? Well, I'm going to be a boss one day, Dad. And he bounces on his own. I'm kind of happy that they actually kept Connor off of Michael episode, that they cleared it up this one. Everything I said in the beginning of this review, why did they do this? Why did they do this? Yeah, I still stick with my word. However, they cleaned it up very well to not make us wonder what's going on. Mickey was singing and creating lyrics out of this world. Jon Voight gave a great performance in season 5. I think his best one yet. That's what I can say. Lena, super bossy, man. Boss, jumping out of trunks, sitting behind the desk, taking those calls in the middle of the night, receiving those late night calls, handling business, walking through that makeshift hospital surgeon area like a boss. Season 6, these writers, producers, whatever they're doing, if they're watching, y'all, if they're paying attention to what the fans want, we want more lines from her. I mean, don't just have her laying in the bed with somebody getting her freak on. No, grow her. That's what I mean. Development. Come on. I would just love for her to get a larger role, is what I'm saying. Susan Sarandon as Samantha Winslow. Legend. The legend, Susan Sarandon. Miss Susan Sarandon. Perfect. This was the perfect role for her. When they were on the plane, that's when you really realize that if Ray is the ultimate fixer, then she's the arranger, the ultimate arranger, the power player who creates power moves. What Cardi B saying? Making money moves. Hey, that's her character. That, my friend, is Sam Winslow. Season 6, she gonna come out with a vengeance. Oh, I'm so excited for that, because why? Ray's so deep in it. He cussed her out before thinking he could get out. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby, what are you doing? Bridget. I went off last episode saying that Bridget did not tell her daddy not one thank you. In this episode, I see why. She said it twice. She told, I forgot outside, it's one other person besides her father that she said thank you to. But when she finally said it, she said, she told Ray, thank you, daddy. Season 6, I feel like Bridget and Smitty will be together. He'll probably wife her up. Graham Rogers played an outstanding role as Smitty, who was super annoying. I'm not gonna lie, hella annoying to me. But what else could he have been? For them to go this whole season saying, hey, Ray injected him with meningitis. What can he do to fix his wrongdoing by his daughter to seal those wounds or mend what he can? Let's get the surgery done. And that's what happened. I talk about my favorite shots right now. Obviously, the brain surgery popping off. Ray with his dog in the car. Abby falling. Terry putting his hand on Smitty's head. Wow. Southland Dewey telling how he basically had a 20-year military career and now he's doing this. So I hope that would be something to sit in Ray's head. Like, hey, Connor, just because he's gone to the military doesn't mean he's only going to be stuck there, or there's life afterward if you go maybe the officer route, if you go the officer route or whatever. It's a possibility. He doesn't have to do grunt work all day for his whole career. Mickey in the interrogation room going off, being strong, saying, I got solitary to handle. He peeped the camera going and how the guy was talking different to him. Dope scene. The U.S. flag in the background as Ray was walking through the streets at night. Beautiful. When he was leaving that hotel, showing them getting back to their elements, I thought that was gorgeous, because Bunchy got rid of that chick. He's taking care of his daughter. Got the dog. The bar is his. Terry in the boxing ring, allowing that boy to be with his father. Beautiful. Maybe he just didn't want to ruin another family, but it was a great transition for everybody to grow as a better person in the series. Now, Abby was back with the white at the very, very end. She was back with the white on, smoking a square, and the song drops. And if y'all not familiar with the song is the name of the episode. Walking up all those stairs and Abby falls. Like I said, I felt it was definitely rebirth. It was really cool, but he's a broken man, and he definitely had, like I said, those fragments taken away from him. And season 6, it'll be the rebirth, the rebuild. That's all I got for this season, you guys. I enjoyed it. If I had to rate this entire season, it started off shaky, man. It was like some 7s in the beginning, 7 out of 10. But I'll just say, I'm going to just leave it at about an 8.4 for this whole season. About an 8.4 for season 5. I'll be back season 6. Let me know what you think. Almost to 500 subscribers if y'all could watch this. Those who are not subscribed to me, about 20 more subscribers will give me 500. I'd appreciate it. Until the next time.